And good morning, everyone. Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore for Friday, May 13th. Friday the 13th. We're going to make it a lucky one in about 1 minute. Go get yourself some coffee, a cup of ambition, and we're going to start the shenanigans real soon.
Seconds.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
How dare you!
Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore, your morning dose of creative conversation and coffee with your host, Brian K. Morris, independent publisher, freelance hybrid author, award-winning playwright, Facebook famous YouTuber, and former mortician's assistant. Get ready to start your day off right.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, retail voice Amy. Anyway, we hope you're having a great Friday so far. Hope the bad luck mojo is heading elsewhere. Let's see, we're going to start out with the attitude of gratitude. This program is brought to you by Rising Tide Publications. Check out the Terrors available this summer. It's going to be a good book. And also Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you. All great books deserve great covers, and Jeffrey Hayes is a master of the great cover. So check out his work on the Plasma Fire Graphics Facebook page, then zoom on over to plasmafiregraphics.com and ask about his indie creator-friendly pricing for all the graphics you will need for not just your publication, but also to sell it on social media. Trust me, it's great stuff. In fact, we've been using him this summer, including on a new release, Major Marjorie, created by Tim Bruckner, featuring myself, Clyde Hall, Jim Beard, Alessia Kent, and edited by Charles F. Millhouse, available now from Stormgate Press. And also the award-winning Snow Shorts #2. Look at those covers. Aren't they beautiful? Yes, and Plasma Fire Graphics did both of them, and this one won an award 1 week ago. Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around that thing. But anyway, please check out Plasma Fire Graphics. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. And also, we want to thank our Patreon subscribers. Patreon subscribers, they keep this show and our publications going. Their support, it means the world to us. And also, in return, we give them a look at an exclusive blog. Every blog deserves a name. And $5 and up, and they get to look at my works in progress. We're going to be starting another one real soon that I think you're going to want to see. So check us out. Check out our reward levels at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris. And you get your name on this postcard type thing here. It's grand and glorious. And now, one thing to let you know, a moment of chagrin here. Wednesday, I had to cut the show off early because of an impending visit from people who are going to do our annual checkup on our AC system. Well, we wrote down, Cookie and I both thought it was that day. We wrote it down, but we misplaced the notes. And so Cookie came home and she finally called him. Were you guys supposed to be down here today? And they were going, no, we're supposed to be here next week. So this Wednesday will be a truncated show. But also today, I'm expecting a phone call or taking Cookie's computer in for a new battery. And so when they call, I need to take that call. And we'll run some spots or something to keep you amused until my return. But speaking of my return, uh, we have returned, and now we're ready to read your comments. I think I may have dropped some here, or just lazy like me, says Donna Carly Carlene. It's the first one I see here, so I think StreamYard shorted me some comments. I have a feeling. And hello, ladies, says Carl Witzman, and to Donna and Carl. Good to see you, and Donna and Nita. And Nita lives under Ricky Bobby rules. Oh, cool. This is nice. And morning, all morning, Brian. This is Joe D. McPhee. Good to see you. Hope all's well. You recovered from CBS last night. Yes, Comic Book Spectrum. I hope you guys check that out. We actually had all 5 members of the team here. Now, a little something. Next week's going to be rather interesting because 2 of them will not be here due to previous engagements. So it'll just be me, Clyde, and Joe, I believe. But we may double up on the comments, or we may just have a discussion with you guys. If you have something on your mind about comics, we'd love to discuss it with you. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, everyone's saying hello, 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 hello. And Carl, do you have enough coffee? Yepers, but I can go get you more. See, now that's a loving husband. I can get you more. That's what I tell Cookie all the time. And Nick Tucker, good, and check out tonight at 8 p.m. the Historical Fencing Guild. Nick has got a great show on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. You got to check it out. Hey, all, I'm waiting for my lovely wife. I'm waiting for my lovely wife to be rolled out of the hospital. All's fine, okay, but I'll likely be in lurker mode while driving this whole home. Hope nothing serious, Nick. Yeah, and I've had some friends who are having some difficulties right now. She doesn't visit here often, but I have a friend named Jan Spar just lost her husband to pancreatitis. So think of her. Please pray for her. And also, I've got another friend, JN. That's all I'll say. Please give her some good thoughts. She's going through some turmoil right now, but. We progress on. Nick, keep us posted, all right. And you, sweetie, says Donna Carlene to her loving husband Carl, I'm sure. And hello, and glad that all that is fine. We hate the word hospital. No kidding. Me too. And that being said, folks, hit like and share, subscribe, ring the bell to never miss a moment. Thank you, Nick Tockard. And yes, I'm not terribly fond of hospitals as a rule. This one is at least of newer construction. Well, I've been in new hospitals. I've been in old ones. I didn't like one of them, so I've had too many friends in them, and I've had a few that didn't come out again. So anyway, hi Donna from Nick, and poor Carl. He made the mistake of bringing a regular size mug to fill up my huge mug, and so now he's back downstairs getting more coffee for me. Well, God bless the boy. God bless him. He's a keeper, it sounds like. And glad to hear all is well, says from Deso Small Press Publisher. Tomorrow night, by the way, Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central from the Deso Small Press Publisher. Please check it out. And next week's show of Joe D. McPhee's, I will be hosting as we do a launch for his brand new Kickstarter campaign, which will be for Amazonia #7, which our buddy Joe is both writing and drawing. He's writing and illustrating it. And he's running a Kickstarter starting next Friday, this coming 1 week from today, I believe it is. And he will be funding for Amazonia 7, and you will have an opportunity to get Amazonias 1 through 6. Okay, so you can get the whole set, plus there will be variant covers involved. I've seen a couple of them. They look awesome. They look great. And the more he makes, the more comics we will receive. I mean, just out of the kindness of his heart. And also, he also go to this bit.ly address, the https ://bit.ly/Amazonia issue 7. And there's a thing there where you can click a button and you'll be notified when the campaign is live. Okay. And all that does is that if you click on that now, that helps Joe get more visibility, and Kickstarter will push his project a little more aggressively so that more people will see it. It does not bind you financially to it. You can change your mind. or you can do it and not intend to get those issues, but just to help Joe out. Please consider it. We'd like a couple hundred people to sign up for that, all right? So anyway, back to your comments. And let's see who we got. And all right. And some of us, as Donna Carlene, were practically raised in the hospital and feel very much at home there. But I hope she's fine, Nick, as do we all. And there she is, Michaela J. Mwah. Good morning, darling. How are you today? And everyone's saying hi, hello. And Grant Lankard, hello. I'm here 2 episodes in a row. You guys are so lucky. Lucky. We're so lucky. So, little Franz Ferdinand for you there. And we are lucky, Grant, says Carl. And everybody I missed, and hey. And again, nice work on Beowulf. I might wrestle it from Donna later. Yeah, I've got to reread that. That was a good read there. And thank you again for the comps. Seriously. And hey, Grant, and hiding her copy of Beowulf. Ooh, I sense a fight. And by the way, Donna's new book is available now. Vacation. It's all we ever needed. Check it out. Available now on Lulu.com. And while you're there, also do a search for Carl Witzman. He's got a sequel to the Mad Gasser Cheerleader of Calhoun County with another beautiful Eric Hawkins cover. You will dig it. I got to order my copies. They are awesome. As are they. And if your childhood home wasn't good, don't go back for a vacation, especially if somebody there wants you dead. Ooh, is that the book? That sounds interesting. Or it sounds like my home life. Anyway, Grant Lankard, I will get your new book eventually. Donna, I went on a Kickstarter spree last week, and I realized all my pledges are going to come out at one time. I hate when that happens. And no hurry, Grant. We don't let our books go out of print. Excellent. And Grant says, I couldn't really help myself. Russ Allen's Kickstarter helps sick kids, and Nita Lanning's Kickstarter help people involved in the whole indie Volt debacle. And hello, jerks. It's about time you addressed me directly, Nita Lanning. I love you. Love you, sweetheart. And check out, and at the top of the hour, I expect you all to abandon me like rats on a burning ship in the middle of the ocean to get to the haven that is Ragin' 2. That is the one show I will not begrudge you leaving me for, okay? Because I love the ladies, I love Nita, I love Daphne, and they deserve your love as well. Be sure to go onto their channel and subscribe to it, okay? Even if you have no hopes of ever going back again, which would be your foolish mistake. But definitely check them out because the Ragin' 2 Network has some super broadcasting on there. And no problem, Grant. And thank you for your support, Grant Lankard, says Ragin' 2. And yeah, I got to get on the Kickstarter because it's got second month of publications. And I got I'm waiting for the Indiegogo campaign, but I think I need the second month of some of that stuff. So anyway, yeah, I got myself in trouble doing Kickstarter funding a few months ago. I have had to cut back severely for a while. Same here. I got bawled out by Cookie for my support of the independent creator community. I was helping a shop stay open, and I was helping some creators go move forward with their plans. And I had to talk to. I think I'm going to get that talk again this month because I'm a Doctor Who fan, and I've been getting Doctor Who Monthly, or the Doctor Who magazine, since it was published by Marvel, since it was a weekly magazine, and since Dave Gibbons was drawing it. For those of you who don't know, he is the artist on Watchmen. Okay, that classic thing. Well, we haven't seen a new issue because of coronavirus and because of the supply chain. I haven't seen a new issue of the magazine, now just called Doctor Who Magazine, in 2 years. Starting 2 weeks ago, Diamond has tried to catch up. And these books cost, depending on the thickness of the issue, cost anywhere from $10 to $20 a piece. And I've been getting 3 or 4 at a time, which is depleting my comic budget drastically. So this coming Sunday, I will be, I got to find that. Let me see. Where was I at? There we go. Not this Sunday, but a week from Sunday, the day after, I'm hosting Joe D. McPhee's from the Desk of Small Press Publisher to celebrate his brand new Amazonia launch. I will be at the 7th anniversary celebration for the Greyhawk Gamers Guild in Carbondale, Illinois. We're holding it at Primo's Pizza at 640 East Park Street. Suite A in Carbondale, Illinois, and we hope to have Calgon with us. So we're gonna rock it until the wee hours with Joe, and then we're gonna get up way too damn early and drive 5 hours to Carbondale. But there's also going to be tournaments of the Marvel Legendary card system, the Munchkin tournaments. Munchkin is cool. Dragon Inn, and more. And there's going to be a 50-50 drawing, as well as scheduled to appear actor, writer, activist Santiago Cirillo, possibly the only man on this planet who's louder than I am. Keep that in mind. And also artists Brad Moore, Wade Moore, Joey Dodd, and Jim Gillespie. So it's going to be a great time. Please come see us in Carbondale a week from this Sunday. We've got, and then we've got another appearance 2 weeks after that in Ohio that we'll be talking more about in the weeks to come. But anyway, yeah, I've got to make more money in order to justify my existence. Oh, I wasn't saying that to score brownie points, Nita. I didn't even know you were here, says Grant Lankard. And I had the money, but not that particular moment. I need to get used to being paid only once a month. You get used to it, Carl. Trust me. And every time I start looking at my bank account and thinking it doesn't look too shabby, I have to reorder more comics. Yep. Same with me. Oh, that reminds me, Michaela, please remind me. I need to send you something. Okay. It slipped my mind the last 2 days, but I have it now. But yeah, and I already got I sent in the money for my tables for Windy City Pulp and Paper next year. So next year I'm going to be a vendor. Hopefully it's going to be great. And Carl Weston, so now the sequel to Mad Gasser Cheerleader is out. I guess that I should do more work on the Aussie murder mystery sometime, someday. Definitely, Carl. We want to see that. And I'm omnipresent and brownie points with me. Never heard anyone, says Region 2 broadcast. She sees into your very soul. Tremble, mere mortals, tremble. And I'll give you brownie points, says Donna. Oh, goody, it's time. Yes, it is. Where's that guy in the fez? Oh, it's me. Michaela and I have some interesting things we want to discuss next Monday night on Tidbits and Scribbles. I might shock a few people and get angry, too. Are you going to get angry, or are we going to get angry listening to you? I am going to endeavor to be there, all right? Unless I'm the subject of it, in which case I will watch cheerfully and you can rag on me. Anyway, I bet you would, my kind of woman, have no mercy on me. Oh, yeah. Well, it's about time. Yeah, I know. And 90 seconds late, BKM. I know. I'm such a hack. I really am. And good morning to Eric Hawkins. Hey, how'd you do last night in the Drawn and Quarterly last night? And the Eric Hawkins has arrived. Yes, and Nita, I'm not a professional like some people around here. I figure if I show up on the same day, I'm doing fine. I figure as long as Carl doesn't appear in the screens down below, I'm on the right course. So anyway, but it's good you're watching out for me. And Grant Lanker says I have a bunch of conventions coming up. Small Press Book Fair in Pittsburgh this weekend. Fanboy Expo in Columbus, weekend of May 27th. Three Rivers Con in Pittsburgh, weekend of June 4th. Very, very cool. Good for you, Grant. And also, if you want to find out where I'm going to be appearing, let's see, let me move this because we need to get to mine. And that's at risingtide.pub. Sign up for my free monthly newsletter and you'll be notified of everywhere I be. So we are, let's see, we've got the Greyhawk Gaming Guild at the end of this month. And I have to bring my planner in here because I don't remember where I'm going to go. I know I will be in Northeast Ohio. Let's see, here we go. Oh, and I forgot to wish Alexandra Routley a happy birthday. She's a charmer, she is. But anyway, let me find something here real fast on the keyboard. And let's say, and okay, there we go. And author drama, and there we go. And let's see what else. Let's see. Well, it's grinding. And man, more stuff. That's not what I want to see yet. And yeah, we got that. And I'll have to look for it elsewhere. Anyway, let's see. Here we go. And back to your comments. And Rick Bradley, good to see you, superstar. Check out R&D Gaming on the RAD, RAAD gaming channel on YouTube every Monday night. Rick and his son Donovan talk games, tabletop, video, you name it, they got the knowledge of it. And hello from Donna Carlene, and hello Skunk Rocker. Mwah, glad to see you, sir. Hope morning's going well. And more events I'm going to Sci-Fi Valley in Altoona, PA, June 17th, Mountaineer Con in Waynesburg, West Virginia, and Gem City Con in Akron, Ohio is a maybe. And Skunk! And Skunk goes, what? And hey, Skunk. And Rick Bradley, come and watch author Rick Bradley horribly play games and poke fun at my misery as Donovan plays the better with his Teenage Reflexes R&D Gaming this Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time and 8 p.m. Eastern. Go to his author page here on Facebook and on his YouTube channel. You'll be glad you did. It's a good show. It's a lot of fun. And I thought I smelled skunk, not an insult, just a play on your name. Hey, Skunk, says Ragin. And check out Rick Bradley's author page at that address. You can sink your claws into the Nightmare Collective, eat some apple pie with Marvin's Night Out, bask in the glory of the award-winning Pulp Reality #1, and try to hide from the tales of the weird and strange. There we go. And I'm wearing deodorant, so I don't know what to tell you, says Skunk Rocker. Good for you, Skunk. And Grant, sometime we need to come to Pennsylvania to visit a few cigar shops. Maybe within the next couple of years. We'll plan to stop and meet you if we haven't met before then. Hey, Carl! That reminds me, on the way up to the Windy City Pulp and Paper, there was a big-ass cigar show, or not show, but shop on one of the roads leading to the venue. It was the same road as a Trader Joe's, and we hadn't been to one of those in years, and that's a treat. But no, we saw that and thought of you, and maybe next time I go up there, I'll take a shopping list with me for you and Donna. So, and Scott Cracker says, I hate the word hospital, but for a completely different reason. I think we've all got reasons to not like hospitals, all right? And there's a pretty good pulp novel convention in Pittsburgh, Carl, though I'm not sure any of your books would be considered pulp, says Grant Lankard. I think Carl's would, probably Donna's, because he doesn't spend a lot of time in flowery language, neither does Donna. So I think they could qualify as pulp. But yeah, I've heard about PulpCon up there, and it won't be this year, but I'm told it's an interesting convention. So I got to check it out sometime. I really do. And thank you, Ryan Permisson, for sharing this. And good morning to Ninja Ganko. It's always good to see you. And Carl, I was thinking the exact same thing. Cool, Grant. And Mark Leonard, greetings from the prairie. Mark Leonard, I got to brag on my boy here. Mark and I have known each other since the 6th grade, and he gave me the one clue I needed to actually start writing novels again. I wrote the one that sucked. The less said about that, the better. But Mark has just finished the first draft of his first full novel. I'm excited for it. I really am. And I've read parts of it. It's awesome. His first drafts are better than a lot of people's finally edited works. Mark, I am super proud, and I'm proud to tell the world that you did good. And hey to Ninja, and throw me a wrench, Brian. Let's see. How do I do that while I'm on the air? Oh, Nita, I will make sure that you are wrenchable here. How do I do that? Let's see. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. I'm gonna put a thing on that so I can. I'm gonna fix it so maybe you're a mod here. How's that sound? Because you're awesome. And good morning, there, mornings. How are you? Follow Ryan Permisson and his link tree there, Ryan, and I quote, and check him out. He's wonderful. And Sarah, in zombie mode, but listening. The week has been crazy busy. Surprised to be awake, but I love you. I love you too. I'm glad you're here, and good luck later on, is all I'll say. But it's good to talk to you, as always. And I've been crazy busy this week, too. There's been a lot happening. And a lot of it because of last weekend. And the Ninja Ginko says hello. And I love cake, says the Skunk Rocker. I do, too. And Ryan Permisson, if you want to be a guest on that, I quote, he's live on Saturdays at noon Eastern, but if you need to record, he can do that. If friendly conversation, you can promote your projects, and you can sign up at that Calendly address. Do it. And hey, Sarah, and Rick Bradley says also on his author page, R Bradley42, I have a post where you can vote in the comments on which system we play that night. Go vote on the NES Classic, SNES Classic, PlayStation Classic, or the TurboGrafx 16 Classic. They all sound cool. Which, by the way, one of the things I've got to get done before the end of the day is on my Patreon account. I will be announcing the next novel I'm writing. I let my Patreon, my $5 and up Patreon people vote on the thing, but I will be letting everyone know on Patreon, okay? And Ryan Permisson says, check out the interview of the Raccoons animated series. Kevin Gillis, it's awesome. Check him out, that YouTube address. And also check out the latest episode of And I Quote with Ocean City Comic Con owner James Doofendock. And I apologize once again for mispronouncing his name. And also check out the interview with veteran comic book writer Paul Kupperberg. That was excellent. And that was a really good interview. I really enjoyed that, Ryan. And Paul has written over 3,000 comic book scripts and is still at it. He's a prolific author and a real good guy. So please check out that episode. He even says a nice thing about me. So already his taste is suspect. Grant Lankert said, Angie and I had a nice date night last night. Oh, cool. She got me tickets to see Mark Maron for Christmas. Oh, cool. Very cool. I knew his girlfriend died. I thought he might mention it, but I didn't expect him to make jokes about it. That's how we deal with it sometimes. That's how we deal tragedy sometimes. But, that's how it works. Anything is fair game. And Skunk refuses to leave. Good. You stick around. And Rick Riley says, depending on which system wins, we will play as many games as people want to watch. So, do you want to see me mess up on Mario or Twisted Metal or Splatterhouse, along with many, many more? And Skunk Rocker, I'm going to stay here and keep commenting till at least 4 o'clock, whether Brian likes it or not. You would. You will. Good Lord. And good morning, Brian K. the 13th Beatle. We love you. Yeah. John Celestri, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Check out the new show that Ted Davies and John are doing, Feeding the Beast. It is awesome. John, love you, man. Hope you're having a great Friday. And check out the interview with Ryan and fiction writer Arrow J. Knight at that address. That is a cool name. It's got to be made up. No one gets those cool names like that. And yeah, this is how tired and exhausted I am. I didn't realize it's Friday the 13th. I didn't realize it till about 2 hours ago. But to me, Friday the 13th is just a date. You know what I'm saying? But Manwich is a meal. And hello, John from Carl Winston. Skunk Wrecker says, this is like a holiday for horror fans. And yeah, I didn't even notice. Well, that's okay. I've had a couple, my days without like things like television to keep the days separate, except for weekends, is like I don't know what holidays are happening. And it's like I'm the guy out on the front porch. Where is the mail? And it's not showing up because it's a federal holiday. And I'm a moron. But anyway, join Ryan Permisson live on Saturdays for And I Quote with podcaster and Superman fan Tyler Patrick. Do this thing. And good morning, John Celestri from Region 2 Broadcast Network, who we love. And wow, Skunk, that is odd that you, of all people, would miss that. That's suspicious. And hey, John. And Ryan Permisson, I'm grateful for his community and all your support. Have a safe and productive day, everyone. You too, Ryan. Have a good weekend. And hey, Joe D, everyone, and Region, hi, Carl. And I should have called you the 2 hours I was stuck at Walmart shenanigans. Yes, Sarah, one day, was in her local Walmart procuring many items of use. And she was listening to the show while walking around the aisles. And so I should probably start screaming obscenities like I've got Tourette's or something, like seriously mental issues, and listen to her explain, Attention, Walmart shoppers, for a good time, call Sarah. Anyway, okay, now we've got that settled. We love you, Sarah. Everyone's saying hello. And Carl Wisman says, John Celestri and Ted Davies have a good show going with Feed the Beast here on the Rising Tide Network. That's right. And I may not be doing C2E2 due to some other issues. About to email this salesperson now. Okay. And let's just say changes and a lack of professionalism. Yeah, for damn sure it's a turn off. That you got that right, my friend. I wouldn't put up with that. In fact, I'm about to cancel 2 conventions for the very same reason. And I may wind up being out approximately $800 as a result. And not real happy. Anyway, Sarah, 2 hours for an oil change for those who may wonder why the hell I was at Walmart for so long. I just figured you were awash in the wonder and couldn't get over it. So, and constantly being broke because you're always reordering comic books is a good problem to have, right? Yes, it is. It means people are buying and enjoying your comics. That is the thing. And the thing is, you'll reach a point eventually if your sales keep up that you'll be a little bit ahead. You'll start getting ahead on that. Just make sure you bank it, all right? And don't put it in cryptocurrency. Right now, crypto's in free fall. So, and Sarah, back to zombie mode. Mwah, Sarah, love you to the abyss and back always forever. And Carl only appears in the stream if things are way off kilter. That's true, Carl. You're very good about that. You don't panic easily. And I take you out of my pocket and see more people snuck in. Hello, all. I've been in your pocket all this time. Oh, Michaela Jade. Anyway, Eric Hawkins, at this time, I have only one appearance this year, Heroes for Kids in July. I got notification of BurrCon in September, but don't think I can go back to that one. Totally understood, Eric. I've already confirmed my appearance, though. But I can represent. So, yeah, I get it, man. I so get it. And Michaela Jade will be at Heroes Kids too, Eric. It'll be great to see you again. Yeah, I'll be there. I will. Might bring Cookie with me if all things work out. And let's see what else. I think Amy Hale will be there. I know that Dangerous Grounds will be there because I'll be hanging out at their booth rather than mine. But it's going to be a good time. And Morgan Komnick is going to be there. So the gang is going to be around. And Carl just wants to come to Pennsylvania so he can meet Mooney. Yeah, see, he's just using you to get to Mooney, Grant. It's good that you know that. And Big Ass Cigar Shop on the same street as a Trader Joe's. Yeah, I can find that. Yeah, I don't remember what road we were. No, wait a second. I think I do remember what road we were on, Carl. It was on Ogden Avenue. Just east of Myers Street. I just remembered. And Trader Joe's was on the north side of the street, and then just maybe about a mile or so to the east on the opposite side of the street was the Big Ass Cigar Place. So there you go. Happy hunting. And actually, it's easy to get to, Carl. Take 57 to Route 30. I try to stay off the interstates as much as I can. But anyway, get to Route 30. Don't go through Chicago Heights. It's scary. And then head east to hit Route 45. Yes, the same one that runs through Champaign and Effingham. And then head north till you go to LaGrange, and at the very north end of the business district, turn left onto Ogden Road and just follow that to Myers. Follow Myers to well, you follow up to the big road, to the light. That's it. To the, I think it's the second traffic light, maybe. Then turn left. It's a huge 6-lane highway, and you'll be in Lombard. But anyway, yes, Grant, we love to pet cats. Yes, they do. And Mooney was in heaven this morning because I laid in bed all morning petting him. And oh, yes. And right-click the user in YouTube and assign the wrench. Thank you, Eric Hawkins. I saved. Okay. Oh, let's see. Hold on. I see the buttons. Nope. Why is it not letting me do things? No. Eric, it's not letting me do things. I right-click the new user. Right-click the user in you. Oh, I have to be in YouTube. That's it. Okay. Hold on here. We're gonna make the magic happen here. Thank you, Eric. I'd forgotten. It's been so long since I had done that. So I need to keep this open. Because Nita's my gal. Even though she's probably getting ready for her show at 11 o'clock, which you all ought to watch because she's amazing. And let's search for, well, it's straining. Oh, there I am. Okay. Oh, there's a whole bunch of videos I want to watch. Anyway, so there we go. All right. We'll find it. All right. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. And let's see. Here we go. And let's see. Carl's got a wrench. And there we go. Region. All right. And there. And add a moderator. You got it, Region. You're online. Hopefully that will stay. I had a wrench on Nerd Bacon a few weeks ago. I came back the following week and had been taken away. So anyway, you're on. You got this, Nita. Anyway, John Celeste, Pulp Novels. I got to re-release my Little Mexico historical crime fiction series. Yes, you do, John Celeste, and I must read it. That's all there is to it. And I could hook you up with some pulp shows. And Lurker Mode Engage Syndicate, CKOEPP.com. Check that out. Also, check out CKOEPP on Patreon.com. She's got some great writing, lots of good stuff on her blogs. And Friday the 13th is just a date. Tell that to the Knights Templar. Yeah, that's true. But I was right about Manwich. And Friday the 13th is a lucky day to our goth gal here. And I'll have to wear my Mooney shirt when we visit Mooney. I mean, when we visit Grant. Yeah. And right now, the PlayStation has one vote, and that's it. All right, the PlayStation is running away with it. So anyway, Grant Lankard, haha, I love the fact that people are walking around with Mooney on their shirts. That's why I love the people who have gotten the Comic Book Spectrum shirt, because our faces are strategically placed on there, and I have made several rude comments to my female friends about how I'm lying on their cleavage. So, Carl Westman, yeah, I'll need to wash that Mooney shirt sometime, John Donna, just saying. You'll have to take it off sometime. And Rick Riley said, I'll be at the Heroes for Kids Con as well. Oh, that's right. Excellent. I got to make a list of all you all so I can talk about you and tell everybody I know you. And hi, Brian. Hi, Brian. How are you? And everyone, happy Friday the 13th from William A. Bove. Great writer here and a dear friend. Hey, how you doing today? Hope you are doing well on this Friday the 13th. And I'm sure that I've been in Lombard before for work. Yeah, Lombard's not hard to get to. I just hate driving on the expressways in Chicago. I find going on the side streets and the state routes is a lot quicker. I think it's Route 34 is what it was. But anyway, I'll forget about that tomorrow. But I find myself rerunning a number of memories from last week because, And Michaela Jason, don't forget, I have a book up for pre-order. It's $3.99. I feel like standing on a street corner. Please pre-order. Yes, when you go by if you're driving through Peoria, Illinois, sometime, and you see a beautiful lady hanging on the lamp pole, that could be our Michaela. So anyway, darling, mwah. We'll help promote, Michaela. We got to work on that for you. And hey, Williams is on it. And Amazonia issues 1 through 7 at Kickstarter projects that address there. And I'm out. Thank you, Rajan. Love you, hon. Hope you do. Hope you have a great one. And Michael Lanning. See, Michael Lanning. My family has always been cursed on Saturday the 14th, like the movies. It is good to see you, sir. Great artist here and a great person. Check out the Rajan channel for his wonderful shows. And AC says Donna, Carlene, and I'm caught up with your comments. I caught up. Yay me. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to put in more. And I'm going, wait. And hey, Donna. Woo. Anyway, I'm going to put we're going to put some spots in here. We're going to start, we'll start with one of the Raging shows. And see, Michael, and Nita, if you're still here, I need a promo from you guys. I would be happy to run it after the show, okay? And
now on Sunday mornings, longtime independent comics creator Randy Zimmerman brings to you a podcast that talks about the lighter and more whimsical side of comics, the fun side of comics. That's right. Sunday Funnies is back Sunday morning, 9 a.m. on the Raging 2 YouTube channel and on certain Facebook pages. Check it out, won't you? Special guests, great talk, and a lot of fun as we work to put the fun back in funny books. See you there.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
From author Brian K. Morris comes an epic tale of armor forged by a god, a hero forged by courage, and an ancient menace poised to re-emerge and threaten our world. Volcana, Rebirth of the Champion, is available on Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
And thank you for that little pause there. And let's see here. Here we go. Let's get back to your comments. Everyone's saying hello to each other. And I'm not at home, but I'll definitely trade you one for one. Sounds good. Sounds good. And wait till Michaela and I get going about the gal who wanted to write a series of 7 books. Oh, okay. On Tidbits and Scribbles, Monday night, and the adventure that is doing your own wraparound cover on Amazon. Grrr. Yeah. I can only imagine. Yeah, I learned a couple of books ago to leave that to the experts. So, but yeah, Carl, I know somebody. I don't want to be mean, but somebody I know is doing the same thing. That they figure they have to get out about 4 dozen books and have them ready for when they prepare their extravaganza. Okay, let's just put it that way. I'm going to try not to say anything more because actually it's more than one person, and sometimes they listen to this show. I shouldn't be mean. I'll save it for Tidbits and Scribbles. Anyway, just starting now to bag and board the few free comic book issues I was able to get. And I got you some, sweetie. I'll get you some more when I come to the store again next week. And honestly, every time that ad comes on, I mute the audio so I can't hear my own voice. Dude, you have the voice of a freaking angel, not just a skunk. Yes, on Michaela's spot there. That was Skunk Rocker. That was his voice. I think he's got an amazing voice. And yeah, Skunk, nobody likes the sound of their own voice recording. I agree. And bag and board for you. Oh, well, thank you, Sarah. Sarah, you don't have to do that. I don't know if I have to get some bags and boards for you too. So anyway, it looks like we're kind of petering out. Are we tired today? Do I have to brag about my award for 15 minutes? Anyway, yeah, Jessica told me that this is the most authors they have had at the con, and we are seated pretty close to each other. I hope she realized the chaos she is allowing. She knew last year there was a whole freaking roll of us, so yeah, that's she knows what she's getting into. And she gave me a cherry spot too. I'm like right across from Villainous Grounds. So, hey Rick, if you haven't been there already, the place, to get to Perryville, you pretty much have to go through Chester, Illinois. Check out the Popeye Museum while you're there if you can. All right. And Sarah, I love the exchanges we make. I do too. I've got some good stuff for you coming up. And you can't leave until I can get there. Well, hurry up and take your break then, girl, okay? And everyone's napping to get ready for that secret room, I think. Yes, the one tonight. And tired is an understatement. I hear you, Sarah. Yeah, I had a couple days that made me wonder, did I catch COVID and not know it? Because I was just like mentally and physically exhausted for a couple of days after the show. Of course, it was a pretty intense time, and I was running around on a bad ankle. So my ankle's better today, though. Actually, it's been better for a couple of days. I took a good long Epsom bath soak, and that did wonders for it. So, yeah, well, we will try to be here, Cindy. We will, but we gotta get comments here. Otherwise, I'll ad lib, and I don't know how much we want that. That could be dangerous. So anyway, the dulcet tones of lawnmowers outside. We did ours for the next a few days ago, and I know the past few days I have not had any energy for anything. Oh, it's not just me then. Okay, might be the change in weather. Not a Calgon bath. I was in the Calgon the other day when the first day of the heat wave arrived, and I got a bath, but it was basically my own sweat. That thing is painted white, but it's not as reflective. I think I need to paint the top of the van that same that new white color. I think it's from Purdue, that they had come out with a color that is whiter, literally whiter than the white you buy, and it's whiter than me. And it's like it actually reflects heat more efficiently, to the point where they are planning on introducing this color to the paint market in the next few years, in the hopes that it will, in the summer, save on cooling costs, that it reflects that much. So, and Cindy, now keep it quiet. She's breaking early. Shh, don't tell anyone, okay? And yay for a better ankle. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I got there at Windy City Pulp and Paper last Friday, around 3-ish, and checked in. Went to the band, of course, went to the men's room, checked in, and I made it for about 2 or 3 hours, and then towards the end of the evening, I'm like, I have to have a cane. I was worried I would, and I self-fulfilled my prophecy, and wound up hobbling around on that stick for about 2 more days, and then around here, using a cane. But like I said, I took a nice Epsom salt bath, and it did a lot of good. Plus, I've been taking a little bit of care of myself, so it's been good. And solar panels for the top of Calgon make your own power, at least enough to run a fan. We are actually looking at that, Carl. We're looking at those small generators. I saw one that I've been researching, and you could run a refrigerator for 7 hours on it. Now, we have a fan. It's battery powered, and it can run for about 20 hours on 4 D-cell batteries. Run that fan for about 20 hours, I think it said. And we are going to we're going to research those, I can't remember what they call it, like Alaska coolers or whatever, where basically you pour water into a vessel, like a ceramic vessel, and blow air across it, and it will cool the air down. It's kind of like, the old trick of taking like a fan and blowing it across ice cubes. And this is supposed to really keep things cool. And this would mostly be at night when we're sleeping. Although if the temperature gets down to around 60 or so, that's good sleeping weather for me. It's if the temperature gets like into the 80s, which could happen here in the Midwest. It's been known to. So anyway, BKM, the original prepper. That's me, by God. I'm a prepper. You're a prepper. She's a prepper. They're a prepper. Wouldn't you like to be a prepper too? Anyway, Patreon relaunch is underway, says Cindy Cap. You will definitely want to sign on before May 18th, when the first episode of Home for the Manatees, the next part of Proxygen Press, is going to appear in patrons' inbox. And that's at patreon.com/CKOEPP. And building a swamp cooler for Calgon. That's it, swamp cooler. Thank you. Check me out on Smashwords, where most of my books reside in ebook form. And it's a good place to be. I'm going to write that down here. Hold on a second. I'm going to put that into the computer and research that for when we hit the post-show thing. There we go. All right. And swing for everything to switch over. Swamp cooler. Okay. There we go. Now we'll be... Nope. We'll try this again. Swamp cooler instructions. There we go. Okay. And should keep it going there. And Cindy, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. We are building a swamp cooler. And building a swamp cooler is not the same as being swamp, but it's much cooler. Check me out on Amazon. Also, check out new product with me in mind. We have Major Marjorie from Stormgate Press. I have a story in here about, if you haven't heard, I'm sure you have, 1942, Marjorie Pettis is the star of the radio airwaves with her show Major Marjorie, where she defends the Earth from alien intrusion. Well, it turns out that those scripts are based on her real life. Check it out. She's a member of the Intergalactic Ranger Patrol, and there's 5 great stories in here, edited by Charles F. Milhouse, by creator Tim Bruckner, Jim Beard, Clyde Hall, myself, and Alessia Kent. Really good book. You'll like it. Major Marjorie, available on Amazon. Also, the award-winning Snow Shorts #2 with Snow Ambition. Snow Ambition is also a standalone ebook, available for 99 cents on Amazon. This is available for a modest price. And you get 3 stories in here, one of which is mine, and another one is by Bobby Nash. Check it out, Snow Shorts #2. And then we've got these books. Here we go. Zlonk Zok Zowie, Biff Bam Eow, and you couldn't have them without Oof Boff Splat, a 3-volume examination of the classic Batman 66 TV show with Adam West and Burt Ward. And I have 2 articles in these books, and they're available currently from Amazon. Or if you see me at a show, and Carl, I do have yours set aside. If you see me at a show, or you know I'm going to be at a show, let me know in advance, and I will hold copies for you, okay? And Cindy Kep says, check out the Mighty Manatee. Manatee Man, Master of Marketing on Amazon. Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's got some great books. Check out Big Stompy Robots and more. And New Tales from the Decoverse by John B. Pica. Always a great time. And the second is got 2 books out, and you need them both. And the Dastardly Dingoes podcast for more fun. Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Currently on hiatus, but they're coming back soon, I know. Anyway. And then Nerd Culture for cool interviews with fun folks, and Ryan Permisson, who is also fun too. Check that show out every Saturday at noon on that Hanging with Web Show network. And Amazon's are crowdfunding soon. Definitely check that out. Amazonia #7 will be launching 1 week from today or so. Jody McPhee's brand new comic book, and you'll be able to get back issues. You'll be able to get the complete set, and the more you pledge, the more comics everyone gets, all right? And Scott Cracker says, I'm finally loaded up for trip #2. What a Friday, huh? It feels like a Monday. Wow, is this late for you getting your second load going there? Man, I hope you get through it. And just like I hope you get through Sarnart 76 on Facebook for vintage cartooniness, the artwork of Bill Sarton, definitely. So anyway, while we wait for Cindy to input more stuff here, and also Amy Hale Has Neurosis and other cool books, you definitely want to check those out. All available on Amazon and on Smashwords. And in fact, if you want a sample, they look exactly like this. She's not short, she's fun-sized. Amy Hale, check out her books, available right now on Amazon. You'll be glad you did. She's a terrific writer. And not one, not two, not three, but 4 warrior books from Michaela J. Check them out on Amazon now. And can't wait till September for Silicon, says Carl Witzman. Party in our suite, details will be given to attendees. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm told we are going to have Brian's Love Shack again. So we got... Carl, make sure you and Donna are there. We had our own bathroom. And Sarah, oh yeah, the Batman books to buy from you when you're back around here. I seriously need to get everything in the same spot, so forgetting is less likely to happen. Yeah, I've got that problem too. I have everything one spot in the living room for you. So, and yeah, I'm usually loaded up for my second trip. By the time the show starts as Skunk Rocker, or halfway through. I've never been able to sit there and listen to the whole entire episode while not driving. Oh. Well, it's good to know. Anyway, CityCap says geeky fun all over the Midwest. Check out quadcitycon.com, a series of great conventions occurring in the Missouri and in Illinois and Missouri area. Lots of good stuff, and you'll probably run into Michaela or Cindy there, or both of them. And the Historical Fencing Guild tonight at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. Check it out and screw it. I'm going to go get a burger, says the Skunk Rocker. You do that thing, Skunk. You get you a burger. You're an American. You can do what you want. And enter the Cromniverse there on that channel there, The Madness with Pops Van Zandt, and it's coming up next weekend. So be there. And we are almost home safely. Excellent, Nick. Hey, Amanda, get well fast, whatever you got, okay? And hybrids are crowdfunding right now at Luke Stone Studios. Check them out. I have backed that adventure. You should too. And Sarah says, I'll be there at Silicon. Yes, I've got a booth babe now. Excellent. All right. And I know I could just leave her there and she'll run the place for me. And I really need to be there to sell the Mad Gasser cheerleader back in the hometown of the OG Mad Gasser. Yes, you do. Here's a thought also, Carl. I don't know if they still have one, but they used to have a newspaper there. I don't know that they still do, but I'm sure Charleston does. You might research it and put together a press release and send it about 6 to 8 weeks before SilCon. See? Just a thought, my friend, just a thought. And Bear Publications has all the powerful stories, and you can get your copy of Animal Eye #1, the great comic. You can also get the digital comic 1 and 2. The second one is currently being printed, and you can also get the original novel of Animal Eye that the comic book is based on. Excellent. And cool, Skunk, and that's good, Nick, says Carl Witzman. CityCap says zombies have successfully crowdfunding. Ask Eric S. Hawkins. He raised over $7,000, and thank you to everyone who supported him, all right? Grant Lanker's going to get some work done. Everyone have a great day. You too, Grant. Thank you for being here. And winning all the things, that's Stormgate Press with a grand sweep of the Pulp, the Windy City Pulp and Paper, the Pulp Factory Awards. And and the only two categories they didn't ace were best short story. But since I write for Stormgate Press, it still counts. And also the Nancy Holder won, and deservedly so. It was like a Grand Master Award. She is an amazing writer, wonderful lady, and so proud of her, really. And asthmatics need funding from the crowd. Yes, the nebulizer is only like about $350 away from being fully funded, and there's just very few. There's about 8 days left to go. Please back this up. All right. The first issue was fun. It was amazing. It was all ages. It was wonderful enough that a child could enjoy it and a grown-up could understand it. So definitely check out Brian Rodman's great Nebulizer on #2 on the Kickstarter there, and he has all kinds of great thank you gifts on there, including headgear and prints and all kinds of wonderful things. Please check this book out. I want my copy. Dang it. Anyway, let's see. Here we go. And the black sea keynotes and white ink are going into the backs of the boards again. Excellent. I love that stuff. And I plan on looking up the newspaper, folks. Part of my evil plan of marketing. Good man, Carl. And Roll Cruise has cool art with Animal Eye and others. Check them out at artstation.com. Roll Cruise, a very talented fella. And really cool voice acting stuff. check out the Skunk Rocker on Facebook there. And reformatting and editing all of my teacher resource books is Victoria Adams. I love Victoria. I haven't talked to her in ages. I hope she's doing well. But anyway, check out what Cindy's doing. And also check out CKOEPP.com because she does a lot of amazing stuff. And remember, it should start by now. If it hasn't, bug Nita about it because she wrote my tale about it. And anyway, Carl, don't you still have contacts in Mattoon? Asks Donna. I used to. The former editor of the Mattoon paper back in the late 70s, I dated her informally in college. So just saying. I don't think she's there. In fact, I'm not even sure the paper's there now. But we'll have to check that out. And also, Cindy Cap says, find out about the Heroic Trolls at the St. Louis Fan Expo right there with S.L. Rowland. Oh, okay. S.L. Rowland's at the Fan Expo. Bishop Stevens is going to be there, too. A lot of my friends are hanging out there. And anthologies that put a twist on the fairy tales. That's Ye Olde Dragon Books, Meet the Dragons, right there. And Cindy has a story in that book. You got to check it out. You want to own it for your own. All right. And you know it, Donna. Excellent. Excellent. I have a contact in Charleston. It's Sarah. But anyway, we all ought to like send in PR pieces. Yes, award-winning author. I like the sound of that. And Denver Martires does Animalized Colors at deviantart.com/the-Raider05. Check out. It does beautiful work on that book. Really aids the storytelling, which is what a good colorist does. Doesn't distract from the art, but amplifies it. So, are we close to being done, Cindy? I hope so. But anyway, Nita and Daphne on the Ragin' 2, where you should go after here. Usually takes about 5 minutes for their intro. I'm trying to cut mine down a bit. I'm trying to make mine a little more compact. So anyway. How we doing on that, Cindy? Are we off break yet? Please let me know, because I've not allowed you to do this in so long. I feel bad when I had to go the other day for the AC appointment, and it's going to happen again this week, except we're sure they're going to be there. And Carl Wisman says, everybody have a great day saying it just in case. It'll happen, Carl. Carl, if you want to go over to Nita's show, I'll be there soon. I formally release you and Donna, all right? You guys can go. I appreciate you. And Sarah says, sorry, I've been off in the chat. My head is still fried from being around all sorts of hicks. I think my IQ dropped. Hunting camo in a meat department? It's already dead. Anyway, what? Hunting camo in a meat department? I know they have a refrigerator in that area for the live bait, but and there's a lot of masters at that too. And Rick Bradley says, everyone take care, stay creative, and game on. Game on, brother. And don't forget. And Rick, did you see BirdCon has announced their date for this year? Just letting you know. And Cindy Cap says, and boo hiss out of break. Cindy, thank you for being here, though. I love you, hon. You'll want to sign up for Patreon /Brian K. Morris. Thank you. Bring Cookie home. Amen. Bring you home, too. All right? And see you shortly because I'm not that tall. Thanks for letting me play. Thank you for being here, Cindy. CKOEPP.com. Check out this lovely lady and sign up for her great monthly newsletter. It comes out around the 25th of the month, and it really is a superb read. It really is. She makes you feel better after you read it. Skunk Crocker says, yeah, I'm just waiting for Cindy to finish and then I'm going to bail. I was joking earlier. I really want you to be able to go and enjoy your day. Skunk, it's going to be mostly writing and work, and I'm looking forward to it. I've got a article I pitched to a publication, and I'm in the research phase to make sure I remember, I spell all the names right pretty much, but it's about my childhood. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, Skunk, thank you. Thank you, my brother. Mwah. Stay floofy, all right? And have a good day, dude. You too, brother, all right? I really want you to have a great day, my friend. You deserve it. And, Sarah, some people are hunters, some are gatherers. I'm a diner. Oh, I love it. You should have hung around with me last weekend. Good Lord, we spent more on lunch and dinner in one day than we generally spend on groceries for a week. It was amazing. I mentioned it in my Patreon blog, and one person said, damn it, Brian, I'm hungry now. And Sarah, it's a heinous fashion faux pas. Yes. Maybe they were trying to hide from somebody. Although in camo well, just remember where you're at, Sarah, okay? Remember where you're at. You'll be fine. And with that, I think we're caught up. And thank you all for indulging me, as you always do. I appreciate you guys and gals so much. So let's run through the litany here of attitude, gratitude. And we want to thank, of course, our sponsors, Rising Tide Publications, with some more stuff out this year, including The Terrors. And we're going to start working on that new book, and we'll reveal that later on our Patreon account. And we want to thank our Patreon account people for keeping the Rising Tide moving forward and upward. We're going to bring some people with us, and we look forward to the journey. It's going to be glorious. But anyway, if you want to see our exclusive blog or even read some of our works in progress, go to www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris and see what reward levels we have for you. And also, we want to thank Plasma Fire Graphics for being our ongoing sponsor. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you. Your book deserves a great cover. It really does. And if you want to get some great graphics, professional graphics, not just for your book itself, but also for selling it on social media, then you need to contact Plasma Fire Graphics. Check out their Facebook page for a lot of their printed samples. Then go to plasmafiregraphics.com, look at more samples, and inquire about their indie creator-friendly rates, all right? That's plasmafiregraphics.com, when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. And, sweetheart, yeah, I love you to the abyss and back always, too. All right. You have a great day, sweetheart. We'll be checking in with you. Rick Riley says, my phone is acting up. You were cutting out, but I did see about BirdCon and already told Scott I'd be back. Yes. So we shall be together in Harrisburg again. Yes. And if Andrea gets some nerdy shirts and dice bags made up, she should be with me selling things as well. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. And I'm going to see about moving my break to 9:30 so I'm not holding everyone up. Cindy, you're worth waiting for, sweetheart. Okay? Thank you again so much for the promotion. All right? Mwah. And Donna Carlene says, have a good weekend, folks. Later. Hopefully, might see you in the green room tonight. Who knows? Hope you have a great day, Donna. Mwah. Give Carl a hug and a big wet sloppy for me, okay? And you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you so much. You have no idea. But I'll keep telling you. Anyway, we hope you enjoy this Friday the 13th, and you're set up to have another great weekend too. All right, it's gonna be a little rainy for us here in the Midwest in some spots, but we'll get through it. We'll just swim on to the next week, and we'll be back Monday morning at 10 a.m. with another episode of Nevermind the Furthermore, where you are the star. And we hope you have a great weekend. And as always, folks, stay smart, stay safe, wash your hands, and never, ever apologize for being awesome. Have a great day, everyone. Oh, we got one more comment. Do I have to? Yes, damn it, Donna. You have to have a good weekend. Deal with it. Anyway, you have a good weekend, too. Don't make me growl at you. Have a wonderful one. We'll see you Monday morning on Nevermind the Furthermore. Have a great weekend.
Thank you for watching Nevermind the Furthermore, a Rising Tide broadcast network production. If you enjoyed any part of this show, please give it a like or a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and consider becoming one of our Patreon supporters. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time on Nevermind the Furthermore.